Hello, everybody. This is Black Lion. Today, honestly, I'm feeling inspirational today. Do you know that at one point in your life, you may be poor at something? You may be really dead, lousy, borderline, broke and fake at something. Maybe it doesn't happen to you, but to most of us, there is a point in our lives that we suck at something. Now, I'm telling you this because I wanted to share one of my experiences. One time in my life, I experienced something that changed me totally. And this actually changed my entire perspective about jobs and about career. I mean, I messed up so bad, so bad, that it gave me a lesson to learn. Something that I'll never do again. Let me sit down real quick and tell you about it. So what happens is, now here I am, strong in my career, and this takes me back way when I was still in my first job in sales. Now I'm so excited. Here I am, thinking I'm on top of my game. So excited, getting gigs, signing in new customers and so forth. And I was young, say about 20, 24. 23, 24. I was real young. Maybe at most 25. So here I am. I have this opportunity and I have my sales job. I think I'm nailing it. Boom, I'm nailing it. So what happens is, I feel I have to move to the next level. I feel I have to graduate to a next level. And so this comes when one of my guys, he's a friend, he had a division. I could say a full-fledged division in a business. And he said, hey, I see you do a lot of good work in sales. How about you graduate and move to the next level and try something to do with marketing, where now you don't only sell to one customer or to a territory or to something, but you get a business and you promote it to the next level and you bring it. Okay, get that business and make sure that you grow it and nurture it and you become a marketer from a salesperson. So I am here very excited again. I'm thinking the world is just opening up for me. I'm thinking the money is almost starting to flow in. And when you're young, you have a lot of energy. And I did have that energy. And I said, what? I'm up for the challenge. And guess what? He said, okay, this requires, I will recommend you to go for an interview with one of my friends who is in charge of a top-notch pharmaceutical company in the country. And I was so excited. I said, yes. Anything at all, I'll do. But remember, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, hey, what could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? I mean, he's my friend. And he has a friend. Definitely, if he recommends me, it will look good. And I'll just go there and present myself, look fine, mention a few things about myself, and bam, I get the job. Boy, I was headed for something that's not even prepared for. I wasn't prepared for what was coming. So I thought it was automatic. It was going to be something that I wouldn't even think so much about it. So we move ahead. Also, where's the interview location? And then I was the interview location. He called and we got the time. And I was going to make the presentation. And so as you know, they say you fall many times, but you can fall as many times, but when you get up real right is when you hit real rock bottom. when you hit the bottom of that ocean, when you sink that low, only then can you realize your potential and what kind of battle you're going to fight. And so this was my situation. Now I walked into the interview, and I go in and I meet the guy. He says, "Hey, come in, get apologies and blah blah blah's apologies. I mean, I've been just having a meeting and so forth. Now I'm settling in. Right, tell me about yourself." And I start, I'm a salesperson. I've been doing this for a while, and I've been comfortable. And that whole jazz that you give people. I'm good at this. I'm good at that. I make people comfortable. I like people to sign up with me. I make people want to deal with me alone and not with the other people. All right, enough of that. And he said, "What about marketing? What do you know about marketing?" And so I began getting a little bit scared, but I said, no, still, what could possibly go wrong? And so this is what happened. Now he comes at me real hard and says, "You know what? My friend told me you're good at marketing, so you tell me what it is you're good at. What is your product?" And I knew I had a product that was for over the counter. And I said, "This is my product." And he asked me, "Who is your competition?" Okay, now it begins to get real. I have no idea who my competition was. Maybe a rough estimate. And then he asked me, "How much is their profit when they sell that product?" There again, I'm beginning to look at stars. And then again he asked, "What is their market share in the market that you're in? How is their market share compared to your market share?" Now I'm beginning to see more stars. More stars and more stars. When was the last time they launched a new product? More and more stars I'm beginning to see. And then I begin to get angry. I said, "Okay, I came in for the marketing for this job, and I was thinking you're gonna, give me the job based on the fact that you know me." And he said, "You know what, my friend, as much as I am in charge of this company, as much as I know what I have to do in this company, you'll have to prove yourself." And I said, "Okay, right. I'll tell you exactly everything I need about this. So ask me more." And then he goes ahead and he asks me, "What else can you bring to the table? How are you going to promote this product and take it to the next level?" And what I was busy telling him, I'm going to make sales, I'm going to increase profit, I'm going to make reps. In fact, I'll expand my territory, I will make things. And he said, "What? All right, one more thing. You just stop there. One more thing. Tell me very clearly, when was the last time you handled the budget and how much return on investment you had on that budget?" Okay, now I'm quiet. Things begin to get real serious, and now I'm beginning to sweat. Literally sweat, because I had a handkerchief with me and I started sweating. Because I got pissed. I went through all the 5 stages of anger until I came down and I thought to myself, maybe I really suck at this thing. Maybe I don't really know exactly what it is about marketing. And so I accept. And I tell him, "You know what? Honestly, I do understand if you're not going to give me this job. And I do understand that I know teeny bit about what I'm coming for." And so he told me, "Good, you've come to your own realization." And that's the real power, when you realize that you have no clue about something. And so that's what happened. So we greet ourselves, and he shakes my hands. I said, "Tell you," and he tells me, "Thanks for coming in." As I was closing the door behind me, he's calling his friend and he's laughing. He said, what did you send me? I mean, what did you send me? He has no clue what marketing is, and you want me to give him a position in marketing? Come on. All right, so ashamed I was. I got out of his office and I walked all the way to a place where I can think to myself, and I said, "What? How come I suck at this so much?" And from that day on, I left no stone unturned. I went and got everything I needed to do about this career, and I said, "No, this is what I want. I want to be the top-notch marketer. I want to be the one to bring businesses from the bottom and raise them to the top. I want to be the one to break barriers to new markets. I want to be the one to take a business and take it ahead and grow it into something big." and I want to be the consultant in marketing. And that moment on, everything I did, be it sales, be it communication, be it return on investment, be it everything that I needed to do, I learned. And from that moment on, I took in my course, joined in networks, became members of international marketer societies. Until then is how I began to change myself and what I think about and what it is to do with what the industry is about. So that, my friends, is my life-changing moment. I was so ridiculed. I didn't understand exactly what I was doing, but it made me realize that I have to change. That I have to change everything that I'm doing, and I have to move to the next level. So that, my friends, I hope my story may inspire you to think of something that you really sucked at, something that you really were poor at, something that you were borderline, not good at, something that was shaming, but you liked it. And think about that moment when it changed your life and work on it. And it's never too late for anybody to turn around. I may have not reached my goal yet, but I am somewhere. And I'm happy for the distance that I've walked. And I look forward to how far I'm going to move. Now here I am in the UAE growing businesses. I never dreamt of that before. But I still remember that very first moment that I walked into an office and I knew nothing. And I thought things were going to go my way, and they failed. Alright, so I hope you learned something from my experience and hope to share with you another time. Cheers and have a good time. And being with me in my channel is always something that I like about all of you guys. So please, you can subscribe. Or if you want to hear more of these inspirational stories, I hope it inspired somebody. You can come back next time. Thank you and bye.